Okay guys, we have another new winner at the Prague Pro with William Bonac. I just might quickly preface my comments by saying that I'm basing what I'm saying purely on the photos and footage I have available to me. I'm not a professional judge, I've just been someone that's followed the sport for a very long time, so I don't profess to be an expert, but I don't know what's going on here. Look, Bonac looked very good. There's no question about that. He's come in exactly the same condition for me as he has in the last few comps. So the Olympia he came fifth. What was after that? The Spain Arnold, where he came third, which was really good. And then he's come fifth a few days earlier against the same guys, and now he's winning the competition. And look, his condition is spot on, but it's been spot on for every competition. So what the hell's going on with him going first now? Look, in saying that, look, this guy's got a really good physique. He's really dense muscle in really good condition. There's really not a flaw on his physique, except for me, is that his lines aren't really my ideal. I think he's a little thick through the waist for his body type, which in some poses doesn't look ideal. But look, nothing against this guy, nothing taken away from his win. He's really been bringing it, and I think he got really stiffed last week, and even in the Olympia, I think that is just because the politics of Olympia, they couldn't put him any higher. In second place, we've got Ramy. Now, again, the footage I've got available to me, I don't think he looks that good this time. He looked better in the Kuwait than this competition. His lines are all over the shop for me, as I've said previously. I just don't like how he looks in some poses. He's biggest guy out there by a mile, but it's just something about his physique that just doesn't flow. I wouldn't have him in second. Dexter Jackson has come in great condition, really diced. Any suggestion of bloat at the Kuwait is gone, really hard through the stomach. I think he looks very good, and I think he should have placed first. I'm always going to have Dexter up high. I just like the way, the lines of his body, the slim waist, the 6-8 pack he's got, just the shape of his body and the muscles attached to it seem to all have a really good symmetry, while still having enough size to, sort of come up against the big guys. So look, I don't have him third. In fourth we had, I think we had Shawn Rhoden. Another weird placing. This guy's supposedly the second best in the world at the Olympia. I don't think his condition's any worse in this. Now he's fourth. I don't particularly like his physique. Sure, it's really symmetrical. I don't know. His legs might have been a little soft, perhaps. And his stomach has just got a little bit of distension. Now on another guy, I don't think this would be a problem at all, but because he's got such a small waist, it does seem to protrude out quite a bit. It's really obvious. So maybe that's knocked him back a wee bit, but still a bit of a tough call. Fifth, we've got Roelly, who just a couple of days ago was fourth in really good condition again. Now he's fifth. So I don't know. He's still got the same issues for me. Just a bit blocky through the waist in some of the poses. I think he could change it up how he poses a little bit. The way Kai poses his double bicep, instead of really totally flat on, he's just angling his body just a touch, and it changes the angles and the way his muscles look. I think Roelly might have to look at that. Instead of the straight on bicep and straight on this and that, look at moving his body slightly. But look, I don't know. Again, I'm no expert. His thighs, though, still, for me, need a little bit more detail and separation. But look, you gotta love this guy. He's just really, just so packed full of muscle. But still, he carries it really well. Look, that's it for me. I'm just a little confused. I reckon Phil will be cheering about this, because there's no definite second. They've got he's definitely the first. He's number one, and these guys are all being jostled around for who's the second best bodybuilder in the world. That's, I suppose some viewers are saying that's better because there's more guys really threatening for his spot. But I think in the other side, it creates confusion between the competitors, and it separates Phil as the best by further rather than less. I don't know. Maybe I'm just rambling, talking shit. Anyway, let us know your thoughts. See you later. Bye.